in the middle of Chinatown, when if we all put our efforts together, we shouldn't need it by the time it's finished. And if we don't need it by the time it's finished, then what will happen to it? I suspect, and this is my cynicism sometimes about government, that there is a real estate play here. There's always a real estate play, so why are we letting them have it? Why are we letting them have it? That is true. That is true. And we should all be fighting together to ensure that people who are booked for possession of cannabis don't go to jail. We should be fighting so that people who can't pay the bail don't stay in jail. We should be fighting so that people who are without charge aren't held in jail. But if we build a gigantic jail, something's got to go in there. And it's either going to be people in jail, or it's going to be sold off to some other interest when we realize, oh, we did a good job with criminal justice reform. Who can we give this land to? Who will benefit from this project? We all need to ask ourselves this question, because ultimately this is both a criminal justice issue and a land use issue. And we're here in this room because it's a land use issue. That's the nature of the community board and its role in this process. And because it's a land use issue, we get to be at each other's throats. We're not talking about criminal justice reform really, because that's not what the vote of this board is about. We are here because the folks who want to build a jail decided to make it 130% of the allowed zoning so that we could get together and yell at each other about what we want to see. They could have easily built 2 jails at 50% the height in 2 different places. And you know what? We wouldn't be in this process. They would have just built it as a right. It would have been, without argument, really. But they didn't. That's not what they did. They did it in a way that would put us against each other. So personally, I oppose the plan as it is. I ask other people to oppose the plan as it is. But I think that regardless of what happens tonight, there's an opportunity here to talk about why the plan is the way it is, why we're building a gigantic jail, when we have a dream of a world that doesn't need it. This structure will be permanent. Our criminal justice laws should change immediately. So, thank you for your time.
All right, Ben, thank you.